Off-grid, hot shower, it's a beautiful thing. Woo! Just got done with a hot and sweaty run through the woods. I think it's finally time that today we take a shower in the bunkhouse. So grab your soap and grab your towel and I'll meet you in the water. I'm going to attach these wheels and make kind of a little cart out of this so I can move it in and out of the little slot that it's at. Apparently somebody's liking this cold weather. He's had a pretty easy week with the temperature so cool. Today's the first day of sun, so we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Alrighty, so that's the idea. It'll probably make more sense to you once I have it in the bunkhouse. It's a little tank trolley. That should work. I'm not sure if you can cut plastic with the skill saw, but what I do know is a 10-pound robin is a big bird. That's for Uncle Gene. All right, let's give it a shot. Might be better off with my jigsaw, but we're gonna find out. It's either gonna shatter or it's gonna cut. One of the two. Don't break. I was afraid of that. The verdict is in. Yes, you can do it. But when I flipped it over, my cut got messed up. But that shouldn't matter because that'll go against the wall. I love it when a plan comes together. You know, if I would have known how well a skill saw worked for cutting this, it would have saved me a lot of work trying to trim this with a utility knife when I was installing the shower surround. Well, that would not win a Chinese spelling bee, but it'll work for what I need it to do. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but it's worth a shot. So the plan is to use this contact cement on the back of this shower surround plastic, and on one side it's going to have to bond to particle board and the other piece is going to have to bond to painted drywall. So I don't know what to think, but we are going to give it a shot. There's probably a way you're supposed to do this, and I'm probably doing it a different way. But we learn as we go around here at the compound. I think I just got glue on my camera button. This just might work. By golly, we might be onto something here. What I did was I had leftovers from the plastic from the shower surround, so I just cut them to fit in this space along the drywall and then on the particle board here in the back. And what that will do is it will act as a surface guard so that when the water trolley gets rolled in and out, it won't wear grooves into the drywall and it won't, damage the wood. Normally, the water trolley will just be sitting back here and it will be filled through my rainwater collection source, which I don't have yet, and that's why we need to be able to move it in and out. But even just for draining it, during the winter, or cleaning it, or there's going to be times when I want to get it in and out. And when you're dealing with hundreds of pounds of water, rolling it on the water trolley was my answer to being able to access it. And right now I'm probably going to have to be bringing in water in 5 or 6 gallon buckets or jugs, and it will be nice to be able to pull it out here so I can access the fill lid without trying to weasel my way in here and spilling water all over the floor. The other thing to note is these are waterproof because it's from a shower surround. So if for some reason I do have some sort of water catastrophe, like it drips or something, who knows what, it's not going to at least ruin the sheetrock. Look at that. Just like it's supposed to be there. So I do have a little handle I got to screw to right here because I want an easy access point for being able to grab that trolley and pull it in and out. We have a problem, Houston. So I have water to here, but I can't get water on the other side. So my thought was, I kind of looked in this hole a little bit and it looks like there's a plastic piece in there, and I'm afraid what that is probably like a valve, and it probably needs pressure to open. So I believe what I'm going to have to do is get to that somehow and remove it, because we don't want that in a gravity fed system. Oh, that was easy. Okay, yep, there's a little spring in there, so there's definitely a valve. Well, let me get some needle nose. It's probably gonna... Oh, I just lost it, I think. Well, it's in the pipe now. Excited about that, but let's see if we have any progress. Let's see if we can get water to the interior. I'm afraid that backside of the valve is gonna get lodged in the pipe and cause a blockage. Maybe it will push through to the other side. I don't know. Getting all the air out. Not flowing very fast though, because we have that plastic valve stuck in the tube. It's not running with a lot of force because it's just gravity fed, but it's working. Nice. Very nice. So the system that I use for my off-grid shower is a portable outdoor on-demand water heater made by Julka. Now I've had this unit for several years. I purchased it myself. I'm not getting any kickbacks. But the reason I chose this on-demand water system over other ones is this is made for outdoor use and for portable use, meaning you can throw it in your truck and you can shower down at the river. You can clean off at the at the beach. You can rinse all the sand off at your car and have hot water. The best part of this one is because it's made to be portable, you can run it off of as little as a small 1-pound cylinder. And all of these attachments are all quick connects. And I can see I've had a little leak on some of my hoses here. So I've been working through that. And that's why I have this pail here, is to catch the water as it drips down so it doesn't get on the floor. So this unit is fed via suction from this filtered inline, and it's run by a 12-volt pump. You do need some sort of power source for this system, and what I use is just a portable battery bank. In fact, this one has a 12-volt Vexilar fishing finder battery in it, and I've taken probably 10 showers using that, and I haven't even had to recharge it yet. So the igniter is powered by 2 D-cell batteries. So those are your only power sources, are your igniter with your batteries, and then your suction pump with your portable power source. The 1-pound cylinders do last quite a long time. This cylinder was not full, and I've taken at least probably 4 showers on it. And granted, I'm not in here messing around. I'm getting in and getting out. Oh, I was going to say my power bank is still showing full battery. And I had my suction over the tank because I was getting a little bit of dripping out of the seam there. But as you can see, it has plenty of water pressure and plenty of water for a nice long hot shower. And as soon as you activate the water, it activates the on-demand heater. And as you can see, it heats up really fast. I think about 100 to 104 is where I typically shower at, and that's barely halfway for as hot as it can get. This dial determines how much water pressure you have, but the one thing I want you to note is this is a combustible source on-demand heater. You can probably see the little blue flame in there, and so it's important to know that it does get relatively hot above the unit. So what I do plan to do is, this unit currently is too close to the shower curtain and even too close to these rubber hoses. So what I'm going to do is build a frame right here, and I will just hang the unit right here so I can take it in and out. Now, like I said, this unit is made to be outside, and it does use an ignition source to heat the water. So that means you have open combustion, you have open flame, so you expel not only carbon monoxide, but also heat through that upper grate. So you have fumes and you have heat that you have to be very careful of. And me in my bathroom, I have the windows open, I have the exhaust fan, but for my 5-minute shower, I have not been worried about carbon monoxide at all. Let's get her started and see how long it takes for that water to warm up. Now, it is a little bit loud because that pump continually pumps water through here. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit the shower button. And as you can see, the temperature comes on immediately. So right now the water, as it's coming through here, that's how fast it's heating up. And right now, the water is definitely warm and it's ready to be showered in. I think I keep mine about 104-ish. Maybe somewhere in there. Well, I don't want to waste water, so I'm going to go ahead and get in the shower. I hope you brought a towel. Instantly hot water. It's a beautiful thing. Just wanted to give you guys another look at this shower pressure. You can see there's plenty of pressure for showering, and I have it set way down on its lowest setting. You can't probably tell if this is linking, but that's 103-degree water. And I have lots more temperature to go. Them squirrels are going to be the death of you, boy. Them squirrels are going to be the death of you.